How's your body holding up?
I'm holding up good, just getting treatment after practice, taking care of my body.
What about on that side of the ball, that unit in particular? How are you guys, are things starting to sink in for you guys as a unit?
Definitely on both sides of the ball, we both have our days, both have our plays where both sides of the ball make plays. I think we're really getting it seen. We still got, some way to go, but we're getting there.
Dontavis is middle of the camp, the grind. It's starting to set in. You're here every day. You're between here and Gibbs, pretty much every minute.
It's bit setting in. It's played as 13, but that's part of the grind. It'll all pay off in the end when it's time to play.
Have you had to kind of take a leadership role in kind of pushing the rest of the linebackers, continue to get that defense to push through that?
Not just the linebackers, the whole team. We got to bring everybody along. At the end of the day, we still one team, but people try to separate it like it's one offense and one defense, but at the end of the day, we all one team. We got to come together for one purpose.
Have you gotten used to coach on the microphone, and does it keep you on your toes at all so that you're not the one getting called out over the speakers?
Man, he called me out today, and it's kind of embarrassing, So you do everything you can to not get your name called on that speaker, especially for nothing bad.
What were you doing?
I'd rather not say, but
Dontavis, it looks like you guys do a lot of drills about lining up and kind of just being in the correct pre-snap stuff. Do you guys? I know that was kind of an issue last year. Do you feel like you guys are, light years away from where you were last year in terms of being where you're supposed to be pre-snap and stuff?
Definitely. Our coaches preach pre-snap alignments, and getting in your stance. So from last year, I think we are way ahead of what we were. Everybody's really getting it. So. We getting this sync.
Coach Chancic's always talked about keeping things simple, just flying to the ball. Do you feel like that's kind of the mantra of the defense, kind of your motto?
Oh yeah, they coach a lot of effort, and effort to make up for a lot of missed schemes. So that's what we're trying to do, get this effort going and get everybody involved.
How different is this camp for you being a starter now?
Oh man, I don't think it's too much different. Everybody get just as many reps, so I don't think it's too much different.
Have you taken over more of a leadership role since you are starting?
Definitely. Especially with getting guys together. On defense and especially special teams. So, because special teams is one of the three main things on the field. So you got offense, defense, special teams. A lot of people leave that out, but it's an important role.
Do you see some depth being built up at the linebacker position?
Oh yeah, we definitely got guys that's stepping up and trying to play. Giving they all and just sacrificing.
How excited are you about this season, given that this will be your first year as a starter?
I'm real excited. That's pretty much all. I'm just excited, ready to get out there and play against Austin Peay. The countdown clock is ticking. I'm just ready to get out there and play.
How many days did it cost you?
It's 17.
17,
right?
To play tomorrow, aren't you?
17, right?
I don't know. You ready to go tomorrow?
17.
Huh?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to go right now. I just need to go get my helmet and I'll be ready.
What kind of pressure does making a sleep kind of school through practice? What was the reaction was that?
It was just like, man, my first reaction was, he's taller than I thought he was.
Basketball guy.
Yeah, I guess when you're around, 7-footers, you don't look as tall as you really are. But I'm excited for the meeting later on today. Excited to hear what he has to say to us.
Anything you plan to ask him?
I'm gonna think of something, but I don't have nothing right now. But I'm thinking of something. I'm gonna get him there.
Are you a Heat fan or?
I wouldn't call myself a Heat fan. I like to watch him play though. So.
It's neat to know that your coach rolls in high places, I guess, right? Your new coach.
Man, when Coach Jones says, oh man, I talked to Ed Spoelstra today. Everybody's like, oh, you really ain't talking. You don't know Ed Spoelstra, but. I'm just excited to see he actually knows him. He comes in, and got him come talk to us.
What's gotten into Kenny Bynum in the past week or two? He's made all kinds of plays with the number 2 defense.
Kenny just works hard. He's just grinding. I see him every day. He's in his book watching plays. He's doing everything he can to get on the field and play and help this team win.
You're out there. I know when you're probably working on things with the ones when you're on the sideline or whatever when the twos get out there. But it just looks like he's been quicker, more instinctive. It looks like he's been around the ball a lot. How much different does he look from last year?
You know, that just goes with making plays. Just goes with knowing what you're doing out there. You know, watching film and knowing what you've seen before. Once you see it on film, you can apply it to the field. And you know, when you can do that, it's easier to make plays and you look faster.
Do you think you're adjusted to the pace of this staff yet in the practices? I mean, I know y'all had spring, but it looks like still there's some days where, even for the older guys, it's a lot of adjusting on just the pace of everything.
You know, we just getting prepared. You know, a lot of these teams are coming in running this fast-paced offense. You know, Coach Jones is just trying to get us ready, you know, so we can line up and play against it. And, you know, we just working every day to get this pace down and not be affected by it.
Dontavis, what does it mean when what does it mean to you and your head coaches in finals games, kind of getting the VIP?
Man, you know, I want them to take me with them, you know. So, you know, it was a sign. You know, I seen a picture of him actually in the tunnel of the Heat game. In Game 7, you know, everybody doesn't get to do that. You know, you see celebrities on the floor seats, but you know they're not in the tunnel with the team or in the locker room. You know, so you know that's exciting. You know, to actually say you know this guy in the tunnel of the Heat game.
Yeah, just to have what was maybe the team's reaction when Chris said that Coach Wilson was going to be coming in.
You know, when he first said it, you know, everybody's like, everybody peeking, whispering, like, you don't know who you're supposed to. You know, hey, you just Coach Jones, you know. But, you know, it's exciting to see him finally here. Yeah. You know, he's always talking about him, but I'm just excited to hear what he has to say to us later on this afternoon.
What does he say about him, just like in terms of what he's done with the Heat, or?
You know, he's like, yeah, my boy, you know, he says my boy Ed Spoelstra called me, like, you know, they're best friends, but you know, everybody like, come on, man, he don't know Ed Spoelstra, you know, but obviously he proved us wrong.
So how much does he do that? Does he do that often?
Yeah, he does, actually. Yeah, more than, surprisingly more than usual.
Lately it's been more than...
Yeah.
Where do you feel like this defense is right now? You guys are kind of getting at the midway point of camp and the wall. You got to fight through the grind. Where do you feel like this defense is, and where y'all need to go from here?
I feel like we're moving. You know, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. You know, we're constantly grinding. You know, trying to improve every day. But you know, we're steady building on what we have. You know, we have a good foundation laid. You know, the coaches are preaching, teaching effort. You know, so I feel like we're moving in the right direction.
How much are you guys